Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Okay. So, for those of you who are on the chat, please let me know if you can hear me good. So, yeah, let me know if. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Ashley. Okay, great. So, yeah, let's start with the reading. Right, so I'm going to prioritize for those who I haven't read for the free reading for the first one. But as usual, the donation will take priority. Hi Coco, I'm good. How are you doing? Okay, so while we are waiting for Kylie, I've got Nate question here, so I'm going to do Nate first. What does Anne need to know about his connection with W? Alright, so okay, event. I'm just going to do the Nate first while we are waiting for your Nate. What does Anne need to know connection with? I'm so sorry if there is like some noises on the background. My neighbor is doing some, like renovation. I have no idea why they're doing renovation because like this renovation work has been going on for like weeks. Right, so I'm so sorry if there is like some noises on the background. All right, so for Nate here. Now, what is it that Anne needs to know about the connection, about his connection with W here? I'm getting a very strong stuck energy at this point of time. So I feel like Anne needs to know that W at this point of time here is feeling really, really stuck here. I'm getting like a very strong stuck energy, which is also the reason for the delay that is currently happening within this particular connection. And I'm also getting the angels of four direction coming up here. So this is basically talking about this particular connection between N and W is a very strong divine connection, I would say here. And then I've also got the soulmate connection coming up here, or the soul connection between N and W. So I feel like there is definitely like a very strong soul connection between both of them here. But at this point of time here, there is like a very strong stuck energy, which I feel like the reason why the delay is actually currently happening between both of them. And then I've also got the Four of Pentacles energy coming up here as well. The Four of Pentacles energy, again, this is going hand in hand, I would say here, which is, I do feel like this is a very strong energy of the W person, which I feel like there is also like, I won't say selfishness, but this is like the stubbornness, more of like a very strong stubbornness energy is coming up here quite strongly, I would say. So this is like the main blockage or the main cause for the delay to happen between both of them. And then I've also got the Ace of Cups energy coming up here. There is definitely like a very strong emotional feeling and love energy between both of them here. But because of this very strong like stuck energy, stubbornness and ego based energy, this is what causing the delay. And teacher energy coming up here as well. So I do feel like there is a very strong soul purpose between both of them, which is actually to be like guiding each other to go through the healing process is one of the soul purpose, or at least like one of the lesson I would say here. And then I've also got the Queen of Pentacles. So another soul purpose or another lesson that both of them need to learn here is with this Queen of Pentacles energy, this is basically talking about being grounded and basically like being grounded and being mature within themselves here is what I'm getting. But the overall energy I've got here is the Six of Wands and then the taking steps energy coming up here. So yes, there is definitely going to be a union or a reconciliation coming up, or at least like being together, I would say here between both of them. And this particular situation is definitely going to be a victorious and successful one. However, it may take a little bit some time, or at least like it might come as a gradual process and a gradual moving energy is what I'm picking up here, Nick. So uh, and then I've also got High Priestess energy here. Trusting intuition, following the intuition, and following the gut feeling is what I'm picking up here as well. So that is the connection between N and W and what N needs to know at this time here. Let me know if you need any extra clarification. Nick. Okay, Emily and Yvette, I got both of you. So, hi Pinky, I'm good. How are you doing? Okay, Kylie. Scorpio, what's coming out? Oh, what's coming out for Emmy and you on your twin flame journey? Okay, so if I get the question, I'm not sure if I understand the second question here, Kylie. Needed to do for offer commitment with you, with him, choosing to cut ties. Okay, so let me just clarify this. You cannot make anyone to cut ties with any karmic situation here. Like we just don't have the power to do that. And I wouldn't even suggest anyone to do that because like when you get involved, even though it's like cutting ties with another person or karmic situation, is just going to give you a bad karma or just like going to give like unnecessary negative energy here. What you can do here is that you can work on yourself as well as sending the other person guidance and healing energy, but you cannot force or you cannot make anyone to break or to cut ties with karmic and with like within the karmic situation. And I also wouldn't suggest to do that. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to check out the energy between both of you here, and I'm going to see what is going on between M and the karmic situation here as well. So let's see. Okay, so this is for Kylie. Now looking at the energy here, Kylie, I've got for you and M, I've got optimism, and then I've got family, playing it safe, and then I've also got discovery as the overall energy, happy success, and true love. Look at this, I've got true love and kinder partnership coming up here. I mean, like both energy coming up here. So this is definitely a confirmation about the twin flame connection between both of you here. I've got two energy directly confirming this. So try to not have any doubt within yourself that whether both of you are going to come into the union, because 100% yes. Another confirmation that I've got here, the lovers and the six of cups energy. So that's definitely going to be, like a very strong union energy going to happen between both of you here, Kylie. You're definitely going to get the commitment that you desire. And this is also another reason why the first energy that I've got for you here is optimism. Staying optimist and, like being grounded in faith, I would say here is coming up quite strongly for you. Now, regarding the issue within him and this particular third party situation here, like I said before, like you cannot force anyone to, like do something, because at this point of time here, this person M, the Scorpio here, they do have a lot of things that they need to heal. They do have a lot of things that they need to let go, I would say here, because at this point of time, what I'm picking up coming up from them here with this playing it safe energy, it's like they are putting themselves inside this box, and they kind of like just being hesitant to step outside of the box. The reason for that could be many things: fear, ego, stubbornness, and all of those stuff. So all of those energy is what currently holding the Scorpio back, or at least like holding this person back to move forward towards you, to offer you the commitment here, which is why I've got the loving man energy coming up here as the center energy, which is your person, the Scorpio here needs to go through the lesson or healing energy to become, or at least to be integrating with their higher self, to be with the divine feminine or divine masculine energy here. And then I've also got the family here as well coming up as the center energy. So I feel like this is also another thing that is currently blocking them, like making them unable to cut ties, or at least like kind of like delaying the end of this karmic situation here, like family issue, family upbringing, something related to the family. They are definitely going through the discovering process, or they're definitely like learning at this point of time here. So this is what I mean. It may take little bit some time, like it may take like a gradual process energy here, because they are at this point of time here learning. A very strong learning energy is coming up here. Will both of you be together? Yes, there's definitely going to be a union or reconciliation coming up here between both of you. Both of you are definitely meant to be with each other here, Kylie. So the union is definitely going to happen. I also can understand the way that you're feeling here, because with this five of swords energy, I'm getting a very strong feeling defeated energy. So I can definitely understand that the way that you are coming from here, like waiting, the waiting period, like all of this doubt, frustration energy coming out within yourself. I can definitely understand that, but you need to let go of this energy here. You need to let go of the control. You need to let go of the thought that you can make him to break ties with the karmic situation here. The only thing that you can do at this point of time, because your person, the Scorpio here, is currently going through a learning process and a cleansing energy. I've got the star energy coming up here. They need to go through this healing. They need to go through this, like cleansing energy to break things with a karmic situation. So all you have to do at this point of time here is that sending them courage and sending them energy, sending them, like sending them healing here. Those energy will, like, and the more that you work on yourself, the more that you also heal yourself here, healing or feeling defeated, and then coming from the optimism energy here, that positive energy will be mirrored back to your person. And when that energy is being mirrored back to your person, there is also going to be some changes coming up from them. And then I've also got the Queen of Swords energy coming up here. So you're definitely already on the right track, I would say here. Just focus on yourself. I've got the Ten of Cups energy here, which is talking about reconciliation, union, happy home, happy family, happy relationship, wish fulfillment energy. And this is what's going to happen in the future here. With this King of Pentacles energy here, the Scorpio here, they are going to be more mature and more grounded within themselves, I would say. And then I've also got the Nine of Pentacles energy coming up here as well. The Nine of Pentacles is basically talking about being single and being independent by themselves here, Kylie. As for the time frame, I've got the number 8 coming up here quite significantly here. So this can happen 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the month of August. I would say by maximum here will be around the late fall energy. Again, I do understand that it may take a little bit some time, but try to not worry because time is fluid. You can pray to, like to make it come stronger. I mean, like to make it come faster or later. So just keep on praying and manifest, especially with today, the full moon energy. Definitely a positive, definitely a strong energy to use it for manifestation here, Kylie. So that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for your donation. Let me know if there is anything that you want me to clarify. Okay, after Kylie, um, okay, Empress and Emily, I got you both. Amanda, can you please post your question? You are welcome. Okay, Amanda, can you look if, hi Mal, can you look if Emory will offer you a position? Okay, just to clarify, is this like a work related situation or like, because I just wanted to make sure about the position that you are referring here, Amanda, so I can get like a better insight. Okay, sure. I've got professional assistant coming up here, so I will definitely say yes, even if it's not like because see here I've got professional assistant energy, so this is why I wanted to make sure if this is like a work related situation here. It's like this person Emory is at least like going to be like going to make, I won't say going to make you their assistant because I feel like this is definitely like a job position I would say here, but before giving you a job position they might do like some testings or just like, I won't say texting, I forgot what is it called here, like just like giving you some task or giving you some work here just to see like how you will do that kind of energy is what I'm picking up here, Amanda. So it's like they are going to, I won't say they're going to watch you, but they're definitely going to be like assisting and like assessing you is what I'm getting coming up here. I've also got the commitment. So honestly, yes, there's definitely going to be a job position or at least like a new position being offered towards you here. I feel like this is something that might also be like a contract based energy, I would say here, Amanda, that like you might be needing to sign a contract or something like that. I've got intuition and manifestation energy here. I feel like apart from your intuition is definitely on point, I would say here. With this manifestation energy, I do feel like this particular position will be something that you've been manifesting. I'm also getting like a reporting energy coming up here. So I feel like this particular position may require you to report back to this person. So yeah, I won't say assistant, but it's almost the same like that here. Like you might be, like working onto some project that you might needing to, like assist them or like reporting back to them is what I'm getting coming up quite strongly here within about this job position. Is it a challenging position? I won't say it's a challenging position, but there is definitely like some challenge here, which is like present power, which is like require you to stay focused on the present time. So I require you to have, like to have 100% attention and focus all the time. I would say here. Amanda. And then I've got the sun. With the sun and the wheel of fortune, this is like this two combination energy is 100% yes, definitely going to be 100% yes, that they're definitely going to offer you this particular job position here. Honestly, the job position seems to be like quite a good one, but because of this, like present power here, I do feel like it may just like require your extra focus or like undivided attention, I would say here, onto this particular position here, Amanda, which I feel like in the beginning you may feel like overwhelmed, or like you might feel like, like quite I won't say struggling, but you may feel like a little bit of overwhelming energy is what I'm picking up here. So that is the energy that I'm picking coming up here. I'm not sure if this is like something related to like paperwork, or this is like something related to like legal system or law related situation here, because I've got the justice energy. So it could be something like related to the law system or like paperwork or something like that. But with this justice energy, this is also basically talking about you definitely going to get the justice that you deserve. So this particular position here is definitely going to give almost everything that you need, I would say here. So giving you that sense of fulfillment energy is what I'm picking up here. A very strong divine timing energy is also what I am getting coming up here. I've got the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, a gradual, like step by step, and a gradual movement is what I'm getting coming up here, Amanda. So let me know. I hope I'm making sense. Let me know if like you want me to clarify on something. But yes, that's definitely going to be a job position being offered to you. Okay, love, always. I got you. Yvette, if you are here, can you please post your question? Okay, got it, Yvette. I've got yes coming up here, so directly answering your question about like about the stalking energy. Yes, he's definitely stalking your social media, I would say here. I've got directly yes energy coming up for you here, Yvette. So let's see about his energy. He has a kid, right? If I'm not mistaken, because I'm getting like a very strong family energy, focusing on a family. So I feel like he might be focusing on like a children. I'm getting like a very strong children and family energy here. I think you already mentioned to me before that. Yes, see, the family energy keeps coming up here. Okay, yeah. So I feel like this is also another thing that he's currently focusing on. He's definitely taking his time, I would say here. He's definitely taking his time, like of contacting you back, or just like picking up, I mean, like for him to just pick up the communication between both of you. Yes, he's definitely like stalking your social media pages here. At the same time here, I'm also getting like a very strong like overworking himself is also what I'm getting coming up here. Very strong of overwork, or at least like trying to maintain a financial stability, or just like maintaining the stability within himself is what I'm picking up here, which I feel like could be related to the family, or could be related to the kid energy here. I'm also getting like a very strong insecurities. I mean, like this insecurities energy and the fragmented energy here is actually going hand in hand. He's acting up, I would say here, or he's like putting up a mask, putting up a facade that everything is looking good, everything is like going good within himself here, but in fact here is that behind the closed door, like only he can actually know this, or only he that can actually feel this here, that there is a lot of like broken, I would say here, like emptiness, void, and insecurity energy coming out within himself here. And then I've also got the consciousness of light energy coming up here as well. I think the previous reading that I did for you, I got the same card here as well. So he's like acting up as if he got everything. I mean, like he's acting up as if he got his life like on track, I would say here. But in fact, he's actually like really, really struggling here. It's also like a lack of self love, I would say here, which is why I've got the self love energy coming up here as well. The thing here, the problem with him here is that instead of dealing the issue within himself here, he chooses to run away from the issue, thinking that for him to run away after financial stability, or just like running away after stability in general here, like giving the stability to his family, or giving the stability to his kid here, will actually like automatically grant him the happiness, or grant him the fulfillment energy. But in fact that's not true, and he couldn't realize that. So what he does is that he kept on running and running and running and running after this stability here, while not taking care about himself, not taking care, like not giving the attention and the healing and emotional attention to himself here. And the reason why he's actually stalking your social media pages here, of course, I'm sorry for hurting you. So he definitely understands that all the things that he had told you before here is something that like is actually like hurting you. He actually realizes that. And then I've also got the kinder partnership energy here, which is the soul connection between both of you. There's going to be a new beginning here. I've got the death energy, and then I've got the ace of pentacles. That again, I still keep getting the union to happen between both of you. So there is no changes on the union here. I feel like let him just run, I would say here. Let him just like do all of these things, because the the more that he run towards earthly pleasures, I would say here, or towards material things, it's just going to make him feeling overwhelmed and feeling overburdened. And one day he's just going to explode, and then after that he's going to realize, I would say here, that okay, this is it, that I've done it wrong, I shouldn't continue this way. So I mean, like let just him like run, I would say here, because at one point, and not too far into the future, he is going to reach that breaking point, I would say here. And the moment that he reaches the breaking point, then he will realize, okay, that I've done it in the wrong way here. And then after that he's going to come towards you. I've got the chariot and the judgment energy. So a very strong divine intervention and divine timing, as well as the chariot, which is actually talking about moving forward or coming towards you here. Let me see what's possible outcome. Again, I've got the death energy here, and the communication is definitely also going to be picking up between both of you here. If the communication is also going to be picking up, as well as the new beginning will also happen between both of you. So let me know if you need any extra clarification. Other than that, thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Hi, Amani. Emily, can you please post your question? Time frame. Okay. I've got the number 2, and then I've got the number 11 is also coming up here strongly. I do feel like the Justice is talking about Libra season. I would say maximum by Libra season, but I don't think that you need to wait for that long. I've got the number 2 coming up here, so I feel like 2 weeks to 2 months from now could be quite significant because this is the one energy is also like the spring energy here. 2 or 11, 11. Yeah, 1 1. I'm getting like 1 1. 11 is coming up quite strongly here as well, so could be like April 11th, something like that. So yeah, just those are the time frames that I've got. All right, so Emily, you're welcome. No worries, Amani. I think I have two more donation. Yeah. Okay, what's going on with Andrew? Definitely quite a struggle, I would say. I think the problem within Andrew here is that I've got a very strong victim mentality energy coming up here, Emily. So, like, he has this tendency, or at least, like, Andrew has this tendency either to be overly blaming himself, or this could also be like the reverse, overly blaming others, like not taking responsibility within himself here. But I feel like he has this particular tendency either to, like, keep on blaming himself for having like this very strong victim mentality energy here, like, okay, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, like keep on like, yeah, like really really struggling within himself here, almost like a self-esteem or self-confidence issue, I would say here, coming up quite strongly from uh, from Andrew. Will both of you be able to overcome the obstacle and then going into the stable relationship here? I'll definitely say yes because I've got the taking steps energy here, Emily, and then I've also got the true love energy coming up here between both of you. So there's definitely like a very very strong soul connection between both of you here. The thing here is that this particular process of healing may take some time to happen because again I do feel like from your side you are actually like ready to just like overcome the issue, like you're just like ready to work on yourself, and then in return here is also like working on the relationship, but I'm not sensing that same commitment coming up from Andrew. So I feel like Andrew might be like on and off energy, like one day he could be like all in, and then the next day he might be like, okay, I do not want to do this here. So that strong foundation is not really there within himself here. And then the center energy that I've got coming up for you here is your higher self. So with your higher self energy here, I do feel like you are definitely more awakened than Andrew at this time here. Like you have, how do I say it here? You have a very strong divine connection here, so you might be like getting messages through your dreams or like seeing sign and synchronicities here. Now, I'm not sure how open Andrew is to spirituality because obviously you are definitely more awakened than him. But if he's actually someone who is actually open to spirituality, at least on guided meditation and healing, I'm getting a very strong blockage or unbalanced energy when it comes into his sacral chakra. So what I can suggest here is that to try to look for some guided meditation and healing on the sacral chakra. You can just look up on YouTube here, just search guided meditation on sacral chakra. There will be a lot of search result coming in for you. So like you can just like tell him to listen to that. I would suggest at least for the next 3 weeks, but if he cannot do it for the next 3 weeks here, or like like at least like once in a week, I would say here for the next 3 weeks, or you can also like play it on the background while he's resting or while he's sleeping, because this is like the main blockage energy coming up coming up from Andrew. And then this is also another reason what is making him feeling defensive, I would say here. I'm getting like a very strong defensive energy coming up from Andrew. A very strong defensive energy, guilty, self-blaming, as well as feeling defeated. I feel like he himself does not really know what is it the issue within himself. Feel like he does not know, like there is some. I would say there is something wrong with him, but there's definitely like some sort of like trauma within himself here to be triggering him to be the person he is at this point of time here. I'm getting a very strong defensive energy, and then I've also got a very strong regretful and guilty energy. So for example here, when he said something towards you, or he may come as a little bit of harsh in terms of communication, like after some time he's actually going to regret about it. He's actually going to have like a very strong regretful energy here. But sometimes here he couldn't also like control his temper or control his emotion, I would say here. But there's definitely like a worth to put effort onto fixing up the relationship, as well as like fixing up both of you individually here. I've got the star energy coming up here, which is actually talking about a very strong healing energy and cleansing energy. So this healing is actually something that needs to happen as well between both of you. Honestly, yes. I mean, yes, this relationship can actually be safe, but it's going to be like a slow process or slow moving energy here. But eventually, both of you are definitely going to have the victory, I would say here, with the Six of Wands energy. Victorious outcome and positive outcome is what I'm picking up here. Again, I've got the Six of Cups energy coming up here. The soul connection between both of you is definitely really, really strong. And it's actually quite normal to have this, because the more, at least like the stronger the soul connection between both of you, the intense will be the challenges or the triggers that is going to happen as well. I've got the number 6 coming up quite significantly here, so I feel like 6 weeks, 6 months, the month of June could also be quite significant as to when that things are finally going to go into a stable mode, I would say here, between both of you here, Emily. So let me know if there is anything that you don't understand or would like to have extra clarification, Emily. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Empress. Okay, what is going on between you with the new Sagittarius? Okay, that actually explain it here. It may be a little bit hard, I would say here, but I do feel like another thing that you can. One moment, Empress. I'm definitely going to do yours, but I'm just going to like tell this to Emily, because I feel like he has some sort of like emotional issue within himself here. So I'm not sure if like there is like a counselor or like a therapist that can not only helping him for the drug issue, but also like helping him to release any trauma within himself. Yeah, I feel like this is also something else that he needs. So try to like look out for that, I would say here, Emily. So not only like helping him to deal with the drug issue here, but also like helping to see what is the core issue within himself, I would say here. So that's it. Uh, so that's it for Emily. Let's see, Empress. I think the problem here, Empress, is that there is a very strong fear energy coming up here. I feel like this fear energy could actually be coming up from your Sagittarius, which is actually making them to have this conflicted energy within themselves here. They definitely do realize there is a strong chemistry, or like there is like a basically like sparks around you, I would say here. There's like a very strong spark energy surrounding both of you. I feel like this particular spark energy is what making them to feel a little bit scared, or making them to feel like a little bit fearful here. I've got the star energy, so they do realize there is like a lot of rainbow, as you can see here, rainbow, and like a lot of colorful energy. So there's definitely like a lot of spark between both of you here, but somehow this particular spark energy is what like giving them, I won't say confused, but feeling conflicted within themselves here. Maybe they are quite scared about how fast things are moving between both of you, or just like how fast they are catching feeling towards you, I would say here. So this is like one of the reason why they might be pulling back here. I'm getting like a very, very strong fear energy. And then I'm also getting like a very strong slowing down energy coming up here again, the taking steps here. I do feel like, I'm not sure how long that both of you known each other here, but looking at the taking steps energy here, it's like still on the, sorry, still at the beginning of the staircase. So I feel like it's still like at the beginning level, I would say here. So as you can see here with this increased energy, this is like the destination. Sorry, if you can see here with this increased energy, this is like this, the destination between both of you, but both of you are still at the beginning of the road here. So there is like a little bit of a long journey to happen between both of you. But fear not, because there is always be help and guidance, always be there for both of you here. So this is like the main thing, or the main emotion that I'm picking up from the Sagittarius here. I've also got the Emperor energy. Is this person someone, I mean, like, is there any significant age gap between both of you, or at least, like, is this person like older than you? Because with this Emperor energy here, I'm getting like either someone who is older than you, or someone who's actually like a little bit more mature here. So I do feel again, because you are coming up here as the Queen of Swords, and then this person is coming up as the Emperor energy. So at least like they might be feeling a little bit scared, like, because like to see, like, just like waiting to see how it goes. Okay, he's older, so this is actually explain the Emperor energy. So the age could also be another reason why they are feeling scared, I would say here. Like they might be having, I won't say second thought here, but just like a very strong fear energy is coming up here. Honestly, I don't see them having a negative thought about you, because the way that they're seeing you here is as someone with a very strong boundary. So like the way that this Sagittarius is seeing you here is that someone who's actually like knows where you are standing, someone who's actually like clear when it comes into the communication, like can be expressing the emotion openly and positively here, is what I'm getting here. The communication between both of you is still going to happen, honestly, with this Three of Pentacles energy. So at least like the communication is definitely still going to happen here. I've got the Chariot energy coming up here. There is definitely a soul connection. This is actually explaining. See, I've got the Six of Cups, and then I've got the Four of Wands energy here, and then I've got the King and the Queen of the same suit coming up here as well. So the soul connection is definitely there between both of you here, but I feel like he's more within, like he's trying to be really, really cautious about like putting themselves out there. Is what I'm getting. Is what I'm getting here, because see, I've got the Emperor energy coming up here as well. So he's definitely like in that level. Honestly, I don't see anything negative here. Just giving it some time, I would say, like taking it slow, I would say here. Because looking at the energy here, like I said, I don't see anything negative or anything wrong. I mean, like anything full of deception or manipulation at all here. So that's what I've got, and then I've got the Chariot energy coming up here as well, which is moving forward with, at least like there is definitely going to be like things moving forward between both of you here. So that's what I've got for you, Empress. Let me know if there's anything that you want to clarify. Yeah. That is disappointment. I've got your donation. Let me know if you need any clarification. Stephanie, I'm still doing the donation list. Please kindly do not spam the chat or time free. I've got the number 3 coming up here, so can be 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months from now. Beginning of summer is also coming up quite strongly. So I feel like beginning of summer or generally the summer energy could be quite significant. Yes, Gia, I've got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Love always. Yeah, I got it also, Natasha. Thank you. All right. Love always. Can you please repost your question? I haven't read it. What are the Scorpio J next move towards you when and messages? All right. So let's see. I've got the messages coming up from J the Scorpio. I've got I know I made a mistake. I've got religious and spiritual factors coming up here. Forgive and let go. And then I've got communication blockage coming up here. Let's see the next move. Okay, so looking at the messages coming up from Jay the Scorpio here, I know I made a mistake. So I feel like they kind of like realizing the things that they did for you here. I would say love always. So like this is like an apology message is what I'm picking up. Is what I'm picking up here. And then I've also got the communication blockage coming up here. So I feel like the communication between both of you might not really be going on too well, or like on and off communication, or even like no communication at all at this point of time. I've also got religious and spiritual factors coming up here. So talking about the understanding about the connection in general here between you and Jay, they haven't come to at least they haven't come to your level here. So there is like a little bit of ungrounded or a little bit of like childish energy could also be there within themselves. And then I've also got the forgive and let go energy, so they definitely want you to be able to forgive them and releasing anything from the past here. I've got love comes in an unexpected way. The thing here is that what is their next move here? I've got the chariot and then I've got the knight of cups here. So there's going to be like some sort of like unexpected meeting or unexpected like like meet up, I would say here, or even like unexpected text messages, like an unexpected offer to just to just hang out with you, like asking you out or like asking you to go out with them is what I'm getting coming up here. I do feel like they are more appreciative about the emotional yeah, the emotional support and the emotional guidance that you've been giving towards them here. So this is something that they're quite, like appreciative of. I do feel like that, yeah, like I said, this Ace of Wands energy, there's definitely going to be like some sort of like unexpected offer or unexpected messages coming up here. There could also be like, because the Ace of Wands here, apart from the new beginning energy, this is also talking about spontaneous fun energy is also going to happen between both of you here. Love always. Overall here I've got the Six of Wands energy, again a positive outcome and a victorious outcome here. So I feel like they're going to come towards you with some sort of like a peace offering. It's like the next move is what I'm getting here. As for the time frame, I've got the number 8, so this can happen 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, the month of August. I'm also getting like a very strong late summer energy here, so I feel like the month of August is going to be like the latest, or at least like yeah, kind of like around the month of August is going to be quite significant for you here, love always. So that's it for your reading. Let me know if you need any clarification. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. Okay, Daddy Disappointment. I've got your question here, so let me just see it. Daddy Disappointment, if you can actually clarify if you are single or in a relationship, so I can give like a more accurate reading. If you can just clarify that one thing. You're welcome, love always. Okay, so what is going on your love life? There's definitely going to be someone coming in into your life here. But what I'm picking up here going on your love life, I've got travel, conflict, consciousness of lack, and increased energy. I feel like you may feel like there is a very strong, I mean, like, I do feel like you may feel like within your love life, there is like a very strong conflict energy here. Or you might be thinking within yourself here that there is something wrong with you, or just like you couldn't just get someone to have a relationship with, or you kind of like thinking within yourself here that you do not deserve to have a relationship with. I mean, like, you do not, yeah, you don't deserve anything positive in your life, or you just like meant to be alone, like all of those negative thought is what I'm picking up coming up from you here. So you may have that particular conflicted energy or conflicted emotion within yourself here. Now, this could also be because of the full moon energy today. The full moon energy can be quite intense, making you feeling frustrated and just like emotionally unbalanced for some time here. But don't worry, that's definitely a very strong soul connection is what I'm picking up coming up here with this kind of partnership energy. So there's definitely someone out there for you here. I've got a travel energy coming up here. So I feel like there could be like a little bit of distance energy could be there between you and the upcoming person that will be entering your life here. Now the travel energy is also something that you can do here. Of course, with the current pandemic, I don't think that a long distance traveling is possible. So maybe just go for like a short distance traveling, or like a weekend getaway, or like like just even like if it's just like taking a taking a road trip, I would say here, just like spending some time with yourself, like a picnic energy will definitely be quite helpful as well. And then I've got increased energy coming up here. There's definitely going to be a committed relationship coming up for you here, daddy disappointment, and never doubt on that. Never also like feel within yourself here that you're not good enough, or you just like you do not deserve this. Okay, I do feel like this particular man who lived away could also be, like you can actually like try, like try and see how things goes, because I'm getting like a very strong traveling energy coming up here. maybe if possible, like go for a road trip, like, or like meeting halfway or something like that, like kind of like spending time together with this person could also be quite helpful. Let me see on the tarot. Yeah, see, I've got a very strong soul connection coming up here. The Two of Cups and the King, the partnership. So you're definitely going to get the soulmate that you deserve is what I'm getting coming up here. Coming up here. Yeah, definitely go for it. I mean, like if it's within the reach, I would say here, like if both of you can actually, like plan for the road trip here, I would say definitely go for it because I'm getting like a very strong traveling energy. So this could also be that take. This could also be like that leap of faith that you need to take. I would say here, daddy disappointment, because honestly, I'm getting like a very strong, like soul connection coming up here. The thing here is that. See, I've got the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords here. You are feeling trapped within yourself, I would say here. This could also because the Four of Cups energy here is that a very strong, it's a very strong, it's a very strong, how do I say it here? Overthinking energy, I would say here. It's a very strong overthinking energy. And then I've also got the Eight of Swords energy coming up here, which is talking about feeling trapped within yourself, or like fear energy could also be coming up here because I feel like you want to do something, or you want to take, like you just like want to, like just go ahead and do something, like in general, I would say here, but somehow you are like withholding yourself, or you kind of like, withholding yourself, you kind of like second guessing everything. So this is like the main problem, I would say here. And you mentioned about there is someone who lives a bit away. So if you want to, you can actually like take a, like just like go ahead and see, like visiting him, or just like planning a trip, something like that here. There is definitely going to be someone coming in into your life, like never ever doubt that, because I've got the Ten of Cups energy coming up here. So like you're definitely going to get the family that you deserve. Now the problem here is that you need to let yourself free. This is the main problem, I would say here. You need to let yourself free here. So stop overthinking, stop second guessing yourself here. If you feel like you want to go on a road trip, go ahead and do it. If you want to see, like see if you want to meet someone, like you just like want to plan something, just go ahead and do that. I've got a new beginning energy coming up here. So that's definitely like going to be like a new beginning coming up. See, three energy that I've got for you here. Like you see me shuffling around. I've got the Two of Cups coming up twice, and then I've got a Kinder partnership coming up for you here as well. So that is definitely 100% a soulmate is actually out there for you. I'm going to pull a time frame for this meeting. Let's see. Four of Wands coming up twice. There's definitely going to be a marriage and a family union happening between both. I mean, like within your love life here. Let me see a time frame. All right, so I've got the number 2 coming up here. Daddy disappointment. So I feel like within the next 2 weeks to 2 months could be quite significant in your love life here. That is the time frame that I've got for you. And I've also got the moon energy, which is the current full moon energy. So use today's energy to manifest a new person to come into your life. Like they are out there here. All you have to do here is that break free and step outside from your comfort zone, or step outside from this particular box of overthinking and feeling trapped within yourself here. 2 weeks to 2 months is also going to be quite significant in your love life, is what I'm picking up here. Daddy disappointment. So yeah, that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being patient. I truly appreciate it. Gia, you can please post your question. Hi Shania, good evening. You're welcome. Is the Scorpio returning? And can you trust him if he does? Alright. So Scorpio. This Scorpio person definitely wants to come forward and offer you a committed relationship here, or at least like offering you a commitment is what I'm picking up here. Something committed. If this is about a relationship, this is basically like a committed relationship, I would say. And if this is not like a relationship situation here, I feel like this is like something committed, like a change person. I'm getting like a very strong change person energy coming up here. I don't see anything of deception or anything of a manipulation at this point of time here. With this Scorpio coming back into your life here, Gia. But yes, there is definitely going, I mean, like this person is definitely going to come back, is definitely going to return to your life, I feel here. And when they return to your life here with this creative endeavor and a commitment energy here, they definitely want to have a new clean slate energy is what I'm picking up coming up here. So they definitely want to have a new clean slate energy between both of you. Now with this returning energy, the taking steps is talking about not really a fast moving energy, because at this point of time here I'm also getting like a very strong stuck energy coming out with this Scorpio person. They could be still stuck within the ego, because I've got a playing it safe energy coming up here. I'm getting like a little bit of ego and stubbornness energy, honestly. So I feel like this is the only negative thing that I'm picking up coming up from this Scorpio. Little bit of ego and stubborn energy. But other than that, I don't see anything of like a deception or manipulation that might make you like not trusting them, I would say here. So I feel like you can definitely trust them when they return. Let me see anything else I can pick up. I do feel like when they come back here, I've got the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups here. So with this Eight of Cups energy, they're actually going to make a commitment, or at least like they are kind of like committed about leaving their old ways here. So again, like I said, I'm getting like a very strong change person energy coming up here. I've also got the Page of Cups again, Page of Cups to the King of Cups, the water sign Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is their energy here. I'm getting that in the past they might be like having a very strong of immaturity energy here, very strong of immaturity energy, childish energy. There could also be like a significant age gap between both of you. But with this Eight of Cups here, they finally like committed on to leaving all of these old ways back. So there's going to be like a progress, I would say here, that you're going to see from this Scorpio energy, from the page to be the king energy. So more mature and more grounded within themselves, as well as expressing themselves in a positive way, I would say here. A very strong divine intervention energy. I feel like it may take some time, but yes, they're definitely going to return offering you a new beginning energy is what I'm getting here with this Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups energy here. Let me pull a time frame. I've got the king and the queen of the same suit coming up for you here, because you are coming up as the queen of cups here, and then this Scorpio energy is coming up as the king of cups. So a soul connection is also there between both of you, but you are definitely already at the higher level vibrational than this Scorpio, that they have a lot of things that they need to learn and heal from themselves. As for the time frame, I've got the number 4, so this can happen in the month of April. This could also happen 4 weeks to 4 months from now, and I'm also getting like a very strong early summer energy. Could also be around the early summer, I would say here, Gia. So that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for your donation and thank you so much for being patient. You're welcome. Okay, Ina, Natasha. So let's see. Any general guidance for. Okay, so the messages that I've got for you here, I've got beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. I've got delight coming up here. I've got delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasures in simple things. Always expect the best. I've got strength coming up here. This challenge, strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gift in this situation. And then I've also got anger energy coming up here as well. Safely express your anger. Use your anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotion as a sacred. So I feel like there's definitely like some sort of like an anger energy coming up quite strongly here within yourself here, Natasha. So I feel like there could be, again, this anger energy can be manifested in many things. Anger can be manifested in a form of sadness. Anger can be manifested in a form of like, like frustration, anxiety, and all of those stuff here. But there's definitely something within yourself here, like within your emotion. Like the core issue here is coming up from the anger energy here. So instead of suppressing yourself, instead of like suppressing all of this emotion within yourself here, you need to let it out in a positive way here. You need to honor all of this emotion because all of this emotion will be a way of guiding you towards the core of the issue, towards the core of something that like something that you need to heal. I would say here something that you need to like fix, or something that you need to like pay attention to here. I've got beloved. When it comes into your relationship wise, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship, and believe you are lovable. So there is no issue when it comes into your love life, honestly. The only problem here is that you need to embrace the compassion. I would say here you need to embrace the gentleness within yourself here, which is why also I've got the polarity energy coming up here as well, with the polarity energy here integrating to your shadow side. So again, coming back to the emotion, this negative emotion within yourself, or the negative thought within yourself, I would say here, instead of just suppressing all of those negative emotion, thinking that okay, this is it, like all of this negative emotion is no longer serving me here, so I'm just like going to be suppressing all of those emotion. Instead of doing that, you need to like you need to focus on, like letting all of this emotion within yourself here to be guiding you, to be teaching you what are the things that you need to heal, who are the things that you need to forget, sorry, you need to forgive here. So that kind of energy is what I'm picking up here. And then I've also got the strength energy here as well. Whatever had happened surrounding yourself here, this challenge will make you stronger. So I do feel like the reason why you have to go through all of this, like all of this challenge surrounding yourself here, is that to make you stronger mentally as well as emotionally, is what I'm picking up here. You will get through to the other side. So you also mentioned about an argument today here. Now this argument energy is not going to be a big deal. Both of you are definitely, like, and at least like from this argument energy, like you're definitely going to get to the other side, which is like a more calm situation and a more peaceful situation, is what I'm picking up here. And then I've also got delight. So whenever you are stressful, I would say here, or whenever you are feeling like, okay, this is it, like I'm frustrated, I'm going to give up, and all of those stuff here, just count your blessing. Take a few deep breaths in before you reacting on your emotion. Take a few deep breaths in, or count from 1 to 10, or in a reverse from 10 to 1 here. So you can actually like just get that, like just get yourself in control, is what I'm getting here. Natasha. So let me know if you want me to clarify anything. Also, I would suggest you to do some guided meditation or guided healing on your throat chakra. This is definitely going to be helpful for your for the communication, I would say here. Yes, and Shania, you can post your question. Thank you so much for the donation. Okay, Teresa and Shania, I got both of your donation. So thank you, Natasha. I truly appreciate that, and you're welcome. So yeah, Shania and Teresa, one of you can pose your question. Okay, Teresa, what's coming for new love this year, if anything at all? Right, so let's see. What is coming in for new love for Teresa? Okay, Chinoya, I got you. I'll do Teresa first, and then I'll do your question. Okay, so Teresa, the first thing that I'm getting here is that I've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles energy. I'm getting two energy coming up for you here. One is someone from your past coming back, and another person here is that a new energy. So I'm getting like a very strong two energy coming up here, reconciliation, or like someone from your past like trying to make an attempt to come back here. And then another one here is a new energy, I would say here, Teresa. Now, with this Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles energy here, I feel like this is going to be like a little bit of a slow year, I would say, for you, because the Nine of Pentacles is basically talking about being single, or just like focusing on your finances. I'm definitely getting like when it comes into your finances, you're like there is nothing to worry. Things are definitely going to pick up here, giving you the financial stability and financial independence that you desire. But the thing here is that I do feel like this, like I said, it may take a little bit like like kind of like a slow energy here. So I feel like you may be single for a little bit a while here, at least until the month of September. I'm getting the month of September is coming up quite significantly for you here, Teresa. So I feel like from now until the month of September, you may not see like much progress coming up for you. But after the month of September, things are definitely going to still like things are definitely going to pick up. I would say here for you here, Teresa. Now, like I mentioned here, someone from your past trying to come back here. I do feel like I said, there is two energy here with this king of pentacles energy. This is definitely like someone who is actually like grounded and more mature, like grounded, mature and stable, as well as financially stable, emotionally as well as mentally stable here. Another energy here is more of like for fun energy, like one night stand and yeah, one night stand, kind of like one night stand and just like for fun energy is what I'm coming up is what I'm picking up coming up for you here, Teresa. So following your intuition and trusting your intuition is something that you need to pay attention to here, is what I'm getting here. So that's it for your love life. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to clarify. I'm getting the month of September coming up here because I'm getting like a very strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So could be also the month of Virgo could also be quite significant for you here. Yes, Asia, it's still open. So yeah, let me know if you want me to clarify anything, Teresa. Shania, what will this full moon energy bring for you? I've got abundance coming up here, growth. Wow, nice. Abundance and growth coming up for you here, friendship and beloved. So your social life and your love life is actually looking good with this full moon energy. So first of all here, I've got abundance coming up for you here, Shania. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. I've got growth coming up here. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. And then I've got friendship coming up here. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. And then beloved energy coming up here. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. And believe you are lovable with trust energy here. Leap into the unknown, have faith, and move forward. Believe you will fly. So, the main thing that you're going to get with this particular full moon here is that full of abundance will be coming up in your life here. A very, very strong abundance energy. Again, this abundance energy can be in many. This abundance energy can be in general in general area of your life here, like money, finances, career, because I'm also getting like a love energy coming up here with this beloved energy. So this could also be talking about the love aspect of your life here. But generally what I'm getting, I mean, like the second thing what I'm getting here is that apart from the abundance, I'm also getting like a very strong growth energy here. So I feel like this full moon energy is going to be open a lot of door for you to grow mentally, emotionally, as well as within yourself here, like taking up the courage, taking up the challenges, doing things that you've been wanting to do here, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Do not worry about the support system. You're definitely going to get a support system here in a form of friendship. So you will be getting people, I would say here, mentor, guide, or just like a new supportive group of people will be coming in into your life here in a form of friendship that will be helping you to move forward, getting up your goal here is what I'm getting. And then another thing that I've got for you here, Shania, is that trust energy. Leap into the unknown, have faith, and move forward, and then believe you will fly. I do feel like there is going to be a lot of opportunities and possibilities that will be coming up into your life here from now on, which is like going to be like showing you, like going to be like teaching you to take up the courage to do the things that you've been wanting to do here, and understand that fear is just an illusion. So in general, I would say here a lot of abundance coming up for you here in terms of your career and financial situation here. Growth, when it comes into your individual growth, spiritual growth, mental and emotional growth here. And you're also going to be getting people that will be coming into your life here that will be supporting towards you, I would say. And then your love situation here is also going to be, like full of, like going to be like a lot of positive changes coming up here. And then lastly, I've got trust. So a very strong trust energy here. What you need to do, I would say, do some guided meditation and guided healing, or at least like focusing on your sacral chakra energy. I do feel like by you focusing on your sacral chakra on this particular full moon, and at least like a few weeks after this full moon here, is definitely going to be like improving the courage energy, as well as going to be like increasing the self confidence and self esteem within yourself here, is what I'm getting coming up here, Shania. So that's it for your reading. Let me know if you need any extra clarification. Thank you so much for your donation. Asia, you can post your question, please. All right, so after Asia, I'm closing up the donation list, and then I'll do the free reading. So for the reading that I posted on the Sagittarius, again, those reading are for the collective general reading, I would say here. So like there are many Sagittarius out there. So some people could be dealing with a third party situation. But again, like I always say here, the third party situation does not necessarily have to be like doesn't necessarily have to be another person. This could be like a karmic situation, or even like family issue, family upbringing. Yes, this could also be like the ego energy here. So yeah, this that is definitely like that's definitely the third party energy, Aisha. Is that your question, or it's just like for confirmation? If you want to check, let me know. Like, yeah, let me know the question. Or was that your question here? I'm confused. And Shania, I do feel like this is going to be like a new, because I'm getting like romance is returning. I mean, like finally there is going to be someone new. I feel here, someone new. Yeah, let me know your question, Asia. Okay, will your weight loss be success this year? Okay, will the weight loss be successful here? I've got a yes. There's definitely going to be a successful on your weight loss journey. But the thing here is that I've got happy and success coming up here. So yes, it's definitely going to be successful. You're definitely going to feel happy and complete. I mean, like fulfilled, I would say here. But one thing that you need to pay attention to here, Asia, is that the sacred temple energy, and then I've also got the nine of swords energy coming up here. So these two energy is basically, I mean, like this nine of swords energy is talking about anxious, feeling anxious. So I do not want you to feel, or at least like, I do not want you to go to an extreme, to a point where you're kind of like going to feel a lot of anxiety coming up here, because the sacred temple here is also like honoring your body, honoring the temple within yourself here, which is like your body, your mind, and your intuition. So whatever you are doing at this point of time, you're definitely already on the right track. So do not go to an extreme energy, I would say here. So just like keep on maintaining a healthy and balanced diet, and it's like a balance in like weight loss program, I would say here. And then I've also got the fragmented energy here. It may come as like a gradual process, or it may come as like a slow process here, but try to not be, like I said, try to not be anxious, try to not be stressful or frustrated within yourself. You have got deserving and fragmented energy here. Keep on thinking positively, keep on manifesting this weight loss energy here, Asia, as well as do not keep on checking it here, because I feel like sometimes we as a normal human being, when we keep on checking every day, okay, how much did I lose, how much did I lose here, it's just going to give you even more stressful or even more frustrated here. So maybe like go and check it like once in a month, or like twice a week, I mean like once in a 2 week or something like that, will actually be okay as well. Basically like maintaining a healthy and balanced diet and balanced mindset is what I'm picking up here. But yes, you're definitely going to be successful here. I've got the Queen of Cups here and the Ace of Cups energy. I've also got the Three of Pentacles energy coming up here. So you're definitely going to feel that happiness and peaceful energy within yourself here, I would say. And then I've got the Three of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you are consulting with anyone on this diet, but with this Three of Pentacles energy here, if you want to change something in your diet, I would suggest like to consult a doctor, or like consult a physician or something like that here, because with this Three of Pentacles energy, I'm getting like a consultation energy coming up here. See, the Empress, 100% yes, you're definitely going to be successful. There is no doubt on that here. With this Empress energy, this is also talking about, like you are on that level, I would say here, like a very strong, like being confident, like a very strong confident energy is what I'm picking up here as well. But yes, I've got the Wheel of Fortune energy. Things are definitely going to, like you are definitely going to, like get the desired result, I would say here, Asia. So let me know if you want me to clarify anything. Okay, I'm going to cleanse the. You're welcome. Alright, so now I'm going to do the free reading. Please post your question only once. Do not spam the chat at all. I'm going to go through by the list one by one. So please do not spam the chat at all. Alright, flower love. how is the Libra feeling about you? I've got communication blockage, flower love, and then I've also got release the anger energy coming up here as well. So I do feel like they do have feeling towards you here, but I do feel like they could also sense like some sort of like anger or frustration that you may have towards them here. Flower love, and they want you to release it. I've got communication blockage at this point of time here, so I feel like this is something that you need to focus on healing, or you need to focus on releasing, I would say here, with this releasing the anger. What does spirit has to say? All right, so spirit messages for Kimon Rayner. Spirit message, I've got flow, and then I've got support here. Ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. And then I've got flow. Find an easier path forward, surrender to the outcome, and release your expectation. So the spirit message that I've got for you here, Timon, is that to go with the flow and release your expectation, as well as surrender to the outcome. Get more rest and ask for help. So whenever you're feeling stuck, or whenever you are like kind of like not sure which direction that you need to go here, do not hesitate to just ask for guidance from your spirit guides, angels, universe, or like angels, universe, God, whoever you believe in, I would say here. Um, who is next? Pinky, was my ex-boyfriend jealous your of you and your inheritance? Was the ex-boyfriend jealous? A little bit, yeah, I would say. I've got the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords here. They might feel like being backstabbed, or they kind of might feel like they have lost the chance or something like that. A little bit of jealousy is there, Pinky. Messages, Manju, messages from Y for you, right? Message from Y. I've got yes energy here. I've got yes. So whatever question that you have within, like within yourself here about why, the answer is yes. I've got self-love, work on your inner self. So they want you to focus more on yourself here. And then I've got I love you coming up here as the message from Y. Destiny. Wondering if you are getting close on blocking your throat chakra. Right, so let's see how is throat chakra here. I would say you are doing good here. I've got commitment, so I feel like you're blocking your throat chakra is actually looking good. Yeah, I don't see anything unbalanced, I would say here. And then I've got the honoring part. So how do you know that your throat chakra is blocked here? Is that how do you feel about honoring yourself, honoring your emotions, honoring generally whatever that you want to speak out here? So I feel like yes, you're definitely quite close on releasing and unblocking your throat chakra here. I feel like you're going to see a lot of changes, or you're going to see. Like you're going to see a lot of changes when you just like speak out whatever you feel within yourself. Like no longer holding back yourself is what I'm picking up here. Is what I'm picking up here. Destiny. Samantha, when will your significant other Dario start speaking to you again? I've got the number 5 coming up quite significantly here, Samantha, and I've also got the Taurus energy coming up here. So Taurus season could be quite significant. The number 5 is also going to be quite significant here. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. The month of May, I would say here. General love reading for C Baby 3. Right, there's going to be someone with a very strong earth energy coming towards you here. See, baby 3, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I've also got the world energy coming up for you here. So a completion of a cycle. You are being asked to leave everything in the past and do not keep on refusing the past. Like whatever that has completed, leave it be, is what I'm picking up here. for you, see baby tree. Jess R, what is in store for you? What is in store for Jess in the next couple of months? All right, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles energy here. Could be a new offer, like some sort of like, yeah, the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles could be in a form of money, but I'm getting in general here there is going to be an offer coming up towards you here, a stable offer. It may take some time to reach towards you, but when you get this offer, Jess, it's going to be something stable and something that you've been waiting for, I would say here. Um, So who else? SS. True feelings of Yatin towards you. Yatin feeling towards SS, please. I've got mask feeling and hidden feelings. I've got not now here. So I feel like they are hiding their feelings too much, or that like they're concealing their feelings. So they kind of like hiding their feelings, like acting up as if they do not have any feelings or they do not have any emotion towards you. But that's not true. Whatever that is the situation currently between both of you here, I've got the not now energy. So I feel like now is not the right time. So I feel like it may take some time, I would say here. So that is for SS. Hi Shane. Lizzie, spirit message for Lizzie, please. I've got beloved and I've got goddess coming up for you here, Lizzie. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. I've got goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty, love every part of you. So the main message that I've got coming up from spirit guides towards you here is that your love life is definitely going to get better. I'm getting like, like romance is returning to your relationship, as well as preparing for your life partner. And then I've got the goddess energy coming up here. So there is also like a significant improvement when it comes into your spiritual journey, I would say here. You're going to be integrating, or at least like getting more closer to be with your divine feminine energy here, Lizzie. So who else? Okay, Salma. How much time for your love life to get better? Time frame, please. I feel like up until the fall season. Fall season is coming up quite significantly here, Salma. Lily, will you get pregnant this year? If I get the Empress, I would say yes. See? Yes, you're definitely going to get pregnant this year, Lily. I've got the Empress energy here. So yes, you're definitely going to get pregnant this year. Will the company, Sunny, will the company reply to my application? All right, so when will the company reply to you? I've got the Taurus energy coming up here, Sunny. So yes, I do feel like you're definitely going to get the reply. I would say wait until the month of May. Here, you're going to get the reply. Carmen, will AR and will AR try to reconcile with you? It may take a while, I would say. Here I've got the strength energy. So it may take a while because their focus is currently onto something else, like something surrounding themselves. What is the intention of Lionel towards you? Marie. I've got the Seven of Pentacles here, Marie. So the intention I would say here, they're kind of like feeling imbalance within themselves here, as well as feeling impatient. I feel like things between you and Lionel might still be having some sort of like imbalanced energy for some time. I would say here, Marie. So, Coco, did you do well on your assignment? I would say yes. I've got the Hermit and I've got the Death energy here. So definitely like quite good on your assignment. I would say so. Let's see who else. Hi, Rahel. Okay, what I can tell you about Sarah. So let's see. Quite hardworking, I would say here about Sarah. Quite hardworking. A very strong hardworking energy, but I'm also getting like a little bit of feeling trapped within themselves here. So I feel like they might not really be open with the emotion, or they don't know how to express the emotion, and yeah, the emotion and the like feeling trapped within the emotion and the mentality is what I'm picking up here with I mean like with Sarah at this time here. I'm also getting like a very strong hardworking energy. So this person is quite hardworking, I would say here, Rahel. Yes. So okay. Anita Abdul, I'm going to focus on those that I haven't answered in the previous reading. I already answered you in the previous reading. So if I have the energy, I'll get to you. I'm going to answer those that I haven't answered in the previous reading. Love Leo, what is Rami true feelings towards you here? I've got you mean the world to me, and then I've got I'm sorry for hurting you here. So I feel like their true feelings is that they definitely see you as someone who mean a lot to them, and they're also quite sorry for hurting you here. Love Leo. So that's what I've got. And then Daria. Any details about your future husband? So let's see. Someone who is quite stable mentally, emotionally, as well as financially. Someone who is could actually have like a good job, I would say here. Like a high level position, I would say like a manager or supervisor. Could also be like a financial analyst, is what I'm getting here. But generally, someone who is actually mature, grounded, and financially stable is what I'm picking up here, Daria. Julie. Okay, does D want to have a relationship with Julie? I do feel like yes, they do. I've got the Six of Cups here and the King of Swords. I do feel like they are a little bit of a logical person rather than emotional person, I would say here, Julie, but they definitely want to have a relationship with you. Mal, you can post your question, please. So, Anita. Cancer. Does this person, yes, this person actually think about you a lot, I would say here. Anita, there is also a soul connection between both of you. So, Mal, can you please post your question so I can close up the reading? Or you want me to do the reading through Messenger? Let me know, whichever you prefer. Will E and A separate? I've got the Devil and the Page of Pentacles here, so I would say yes. I would say yes because I'm getting like a very toxic energy surrounding E and A here. E and A here. Mal, I'm getting like a very strong toxic energy here. I feel like yes, they're going to separate. And then I've also got the Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Swords here. I'm getting like a very low vibrational energy, honestly, here between both of them. Especially when it comes into the soul energy, the communication between both of them might not really be ongoing quite good, like on and off communication, or completely like no communication, communication communication at all, I would say here. And then I've got the wheel of fortune. Yes, they are going to separate. The thing is that with this wheel of fortune energy, this is like the future energy here, so it may take a little bit sometime, it may also take quite faster here. I feel like there is something that this person is waiting. At least they're going to separate in a mutual agreement, though. I'm getting like a mutual agreement energy coming up here, because I've got the nine of pentacles coming up here. So Nine of Pentacles energy coming up here, like a single energy, being independent energy here. I've got the King of Swords here, so I feel like I'm not sure if this is I mean like masculine and feminine. So I'm getting like I'm just saying that there's a masculine energy here. So the masculine energy is the one that is actually going to be initiating the separation, is what I'm getting here. Like at least this masculine energy is going to be initiating the separation, and then after that they're going to go into a mutual agreement on separating, is what I'm picking up here. So I mean, like the first of all here, the masculine is going to be initiating that, and then mutual energy here. I'm also getting like a legal system and legal issue here. So I'm not sure if they're married or not, but if they're married, this is basically talking about divorce, legal separation, or something like that is happening. If they're not married, the justice here is basically talking about ending the karmic connection, ending the karmic justice, because I'm getting a very strong karmic energy surrounding both of them here. Let me pull a time frame. Let's see if I can get any. Or I've got the number 7 coming up here quite significantly here. This can happen 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the month of July. I'm also getting like a very strong late winter energy. So late winter energy may take up until beginning of next year, is what I'm picking up here. So that's it for your reading, Mal. Thank you so much for moderating the chat. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. For those of you who are new, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for being patient. Thank you so much for the donation, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next live reading, which is going to be on the new moon on April. I'm not sure. Hopefully not 7 years though. Hopefully not 7 years. So yeah, the new moon in April will be the next free reading. So just like watch out for the community page for the schedule. All right. So have a good night. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye, everyone.